Hey guys, Deadlytearz here. You're watching my macros guide. If you don't play a hunter, then this may not be the video for you, but if you are planning on starting a hunter or playing a hunter, then this may be helpful. What I like to do is update my macros now and then, as when I have a change in subscribers, I know there's hunters out there who have subscribed to the channel and are curious to know what macros I'm using. The macros I'm using really comes down to common sense. I'm not using any really complex macros. So for the first macro, I'm going to point out one of the most important macros I have, which is /cast bullheaded. Now your pet has to be spec cunning for this, but you need roar of sacrifice in lots of situations anyway, so any good hunter should be spec as cunning as well. When you make this macro, make sure your pet doesn't do it automatically, so go into your spell book and right click it, and then hopefully the pet shouldn't just do it automatically and you can use it when your pet needs it. The next macro is silencing shot. Basically in top level PvP you really need this macro, as you could be casting maybe cobra shot or steady shot and you really need to get a quick silencing shot off, and having the stop casting really helps out because obviously you're going to stop casting whatever you're doing and get that silencing shot in straight away. The next macro is my healing macro, so this is what I use to gain health as fast as possible, and this comes in handy pretty much in all different situations of PvP. Here is another really basic macro. This macro is my sacrifice, so it's binded to me. As well as the bullheaded macro, I had to turn it off automatic, so I could use it whenever I needed it. As you can see, at the moment it's got my name in it, but obviously if you make another macro exactly the same as this and you put your partner's name in it, then when you use it, it will go straight to them. But other than that, it's a really basic macro. Now this is a macro every hunter should have. It is a burst macro. So this is what you want to do before you open with a power shot or whatever burst you're looking to get out. For example, in camouflage. On to the next macro, which is another really simple one. It has BM, obviously is the best spec right now. Spirit Mend is one of your major things that you get with BM, which is from your Spirit Beast. With this, it connects to your partner in arena or just in general and heals them. This is a macro which basically interlaces the defense of your pet. So basically when you use this ability or this macro, it will dash to you instead of walk to you, and therefore it could win you the game, to be honest. You know, you need the heals ASAP, and with this macro it will help you out a lot. Next up, here is my deterrence macro. Basically the reason for this is obviously, you know, the same as silencing shot. If you are casting cobra shot or halfway through steady shot, then you really need that deterrence off to deflect something. Then it's really good, and to have the cancelaura at the end of that macro also is really good. So if you want to, you know, quickly deflect something and then take it off to carry on damage, that macro can come in really helpful. The next macro is a really simple one. It is for your master's call. As you know, master's call can freedom other people as well, and this macro, if you type in your partner's name, it can free them instead of you. Next up, this is my stampede macro. So what I do is I send my stampede onto a target, and basically putting /petattack, it makes all the pets attack that target. It just helps out with DPS really. So this is my mouseover scatter macro. So when you mouse over a target and then you scatter shot, it will basically make targeting and scatter trapping really easy. Onto my last macro. This one is to do with feign death. You'll find in a lot of situations something's being casted on you and your cobra shot or your casting hasn't finished, and with this macro it will automatically finish what you're casting and do the feign death to interrupt what's being casted on you straight away. So in actual fact, I've actually covered most of the things that I have put out there, you know, simple macros, and I'm gonna end it here. So thanks guys for watching. If you want to check out more hunter stuff, you can go to my channel, and yeah, thanks for the support guys. See you later.